Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us.
Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is to not try to be better than you were in the minor leagues. Go out, the mound is still 60 feet 6 inches away. The big key, make sure you continue to pound the strike zone.
And now, Tim LeCastro, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 2-0 on the way. Two and 2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ketel Marte stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Marte is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Justin Upton the next to hit. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Randy Johnson steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
To 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Giles.
He's going.
At the plate now, Brian Giles. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Steve Garvey, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And stepping in, Steve Finley. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 12, Steve Finley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Brown is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Finley stands at second with no outs. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Whitfield arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 7.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
So stepping in is Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Three and one. Here it is.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. There's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Striding in is Randy Johnson, and they're runners at the corners now. First offering. He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Leading up for the Padres, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Tatis Jr.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Dave Whitfield.
Next to stand in is Dave Whitfield. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And now the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitches fouled away. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now here's the first offering. Terry Kennedy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Whitfield is off at first with 2 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Two-0 count, the pitch, and this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Kevin Brown is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim LeCastro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Luis Gonzalez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball one. 1-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. He's set. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Steve Finley waits on deck. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. First offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. LeCastro at third. Gonzalez on second. Upton at first. 1 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Two on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn.
Leading
As
up
we
for
move
the
on to the
Padres,
bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Brian Giles. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, number 5. Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Stephen Vogt.
So here is Stephen Vogt. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The pitcher, Randy
Standing in now, Randy Johnson. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Next to dig in, Tim LeCastro. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Steve Garvey.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here it comes, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Late that time for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit the other way out toward right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Comes set and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Tatis leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The left fielder,
Next to the plate for the
31.
Padres, Dave Whitfield trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
0-1.
One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Terry.
Now to bat, Terry Kennedy. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Kevin Brown.
Now into the box, Kevin Brown. The potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he pops it up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch on the way. High chopper to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Next up is Luis Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't
right
miss
fielder,
it.
number
Nice
10,
swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Now
That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Steve Finley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front. 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right,
The
thanks,
right
Heidi.
fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the
Now
batter right there.
second
Just misses
baseman.
the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, another